Welcome to the Weather Guru podcast for June 15th, 2022. Hump Day Wednesday here. We're going to start out with a tropical update. That current disturbance that we're looking at in the southwestern Caribbean Sea is now currently the center is located a little bit onshore now, over the in the southern southwestern uh, Caribbean Sea there, and it's a low percentage of development. Basically, what we're looking at here is a 10 to 20% development. What that means is the system is now moving over land, and so there's a less chance of it forming into a depression. Now, there's a chance that it can cross over into the Bay of Campeche, and over the Cancun Peninsula, Yucatan Peninsula, and into the Bay of Campeche. But that's later on. We're talking like Saturday night, Saturday into Sunday. If it does that, there's a chance that it could strengthen before it can move northwest and make another landfall somewhere south of Brownsville, Corpus Christi, McAllen, Texas, there in the Mexico border. Or there's two options: or it could move this way, or it could move the northeast toward Florida and make another landfall somewhere in South Florida, like typical, reminiscent of what Tropical Storm Anna did just about 2.5 weeks ago. So those are the options. If it does become a name, it'll be Bonnie. If it does become a name system later on this week, say into next week, Saturday, Sunday, there is a chance that it could just disintegrate over the Central America here, because there's high mountains that it has to cross here before it gets back over water again. And these high mountains of Honduras and Nicaragua and central Nicaragua and Honduras and all of that could disrupt the flow of the system, where it would just disintegrate. So locally heavy rainfall is possible for Nicaragua, Honduras, Belize, and southeastern Mexico through the weekend. So some developments possible. We'll keep our eyes on it, but right now it's not looking too good. Hurricane Blas is much better. It's a Category 1 in the Eastern Pacific, 85-mile-an-hour winds. The path for this system has it moving away and into some cooler waters, which will go back into a tropical storm by Sunday and then a depression by Monday. No land areas are affected. Some thunderstorms may reach the Mexican coastline over here, but it shouldn't be anything too substantial, and that's good news for the folks out there. But it is a hurricane, so it's our first hurricane over here of the Pacific season, Hurricane Blas. Once again, it's going to remain a Category 1 storm with 85-mile-an-hour winds moving west-northwest at 6 miles an hour. It will continue this motion throughout the weekend until Sunday and next week, Monday. So this will be interest only for mariner and shipping storms here. Now, looking at the national forecast charts here, we can see today we have scattered showers, typical summertime thunderstorms, and we have a huge amount of heat wave that's going on in the country that's significantly affecting the upper Midwest, the Midwest, the Southeast, and the Northeast. So ACs are blazing, power grids are strained to the max the next 2 to 3 days here, and we're going to keep everyone in mind there as we continue. Now, the Storm Prediction Center, of course, is showing a huge moderate risk of 4 out of 5 here for Madison, Wisconsin, Green Bay, Wisconsin, Appleton, Wisconsin, Oshkosh, and Fond du Lac, Wisconsin there. As you can see, that's a huge risk of tornadoes. Some may be strong. EF3s are above, EF2s, EF3s, etc. Damaging hail. Hail could be even in this enhanced zone here, 3 out of 5 enhanced zone here that we see here from the Quad Cities of Iowa up through Madison and I-94 there, coming through Sheboygan, and all the places of Wisconsin up into the UP of Michigan, Marquette, Houghton, Michigan. Those areas there are an enhanced risk. You can see hail damage up to 2 to 3 inches, even 4 inches possible. You can see winds greater than 60 miles an hour, and things of that nature. So this is a very, the bullseye is up near this zone. Chicago, you're in a marginal risk, so you're going to see the typical thunderstorms that come off the lakes there. But there can be some dangers with that as well. There is a slight risk of thinning in the mid-Atlantic all the way down in the southeast, but these are your typical garden variety thunderstorms here. There is a few of them with severe thunderstorm warnings, but nothing really too crazy there. And the rest of us are in a slight risk. Out west, you're pretty clear in the Intermountain West and out west, and it's dry. It's just dry and hot, although the monsoonal season has begun, as you know, for the southwest season. Phoenix, Arizona, New Mexico, and western Texas, the monsoonal flow has begun. As you can see, the showers are confined to Amarillo, back through El Paso, and along the border there between Laredo and the Nuevo Leon, Mexico border. So, guys, that is from the Storm Prediction Center. Our current hazards are showing that as well. We still have a bunch of heat warnings reflected in this orange color here through the Tennessee Valley, up through the Ohio Valley, and into the upper Midwest here. So we have excessive heat warnings, heat watches, and red flag warnings out west continue to make an impact as the fire danger continues. That one big fire, I believe, in Arizona was started by man-made, and that has burned over 4,000 acres. So we continue to keep them on our prayers in that area as well. And so that's what we're looking at nationally pictures. Temperature wise, we're looking at 80, 90 degrees. Temperatures continue to be high. Temperatures will continue to be 80 to 90 degrees, to be 20 degrees above average according to the maps so that we have here. So we're going to look at the convection levels coming out of day 3, day 4. This is going to be heading into your weekend. And you can see here that things do clear out. It's just going to be high pressure dominating. Two fronts do sweep in to help cool things down. So cooler relief is on the way for the northeast, the southeast, and possibly the upper Midwest. The big ridge bills out west here on Friday and the day 3 outlook. And this is going to provide some warmer temperatures for the plains, the high plains, and then the Rocky Mountain West. And in the Mountain West, as far as the snow goes, the snow should be pretty much done for the year in about another week or two. So Montana and Glacier National Park and those upper Montana and into Canada, you shouldn't have to worry about in the Rockies anymore about snow affecting you in the Cascades and the upper Rockies and the Canadian Rockies in the next 2 weeks. You should be pretty much done for the year. So this has been your update. Please stay tuned to the Weather Guru for more updates on weather as it becomes available. Thank you very much for joining me. Take care.